Is this brand spanking new 2016 Nissan Maxima a four-door sports car as Nissan claims? Well, I'm going to answer that question right now, coming up on the Fast Lane Car. Nissan says this 8th generation Maxima is a 4DSC. What does 4DSC stand for? Four-door sports car. So they're saying that this is one of the sportiest four-door full-size sedans in America. So let's see if they're right. I'm going to switch it over from normal to sport mode. That changes the way that the throttle tipping works. It changes the steering. It makes it a little bit more firm, tightens it up a little bit. It changes the CVT transmission, which, by the way, is not exactly sporty, at least in my opinion. By the way, that sound you're hearing, that is augmented. That's right, that is the engine note piped in through the speakers and augmented. And to me, augmenting the engine note is kind of like augmenting breasts. At first you're like, yeah, that's not great, I'd rather have the real thing, but after a while you're like, yeah, it's okay. Let's see how this bad boy handles. Yeah, it certainly sounds the part, but you can't get past the fact that this is a big full-size sedan. Now, Nissan will tell you that they've reduced the weight, which they have. They've increased the chassis rigidity, which they have, and all that is good for things like carving corners. And of course, you do have that really good engine note. What you don't have, in my opinion, if you're going to do a true four-door sports car, is a transmission that is one that I would shift myself. You don't have rear-wheel drive, because ultimately for a sporty ride, it's better to push a car than to pull a car. But Nissan has taken this Maxima, I think, about as far as you can into making it a true sporty four-door sedan. I think to call it a sports car is more marketing than reality, but nevertheless, the car is remarkably poised. It does handle well. Yeah, the steering's a little numb. I'm really not able to tell what those front wheels are doing. The car is a little bit big, but the brakes are confidence-inspiring. The engine sounds good, and at 261 pound-foot of torque being fed through a CVT transmission, it's got a little bit of that push you in the back of the seat feel. Oh yeah, right to the red line. I don't want to do that too much. It's probably not great for the engine.